Welcome to the flip side. This is Timothy, lesser known Tommy, never actually. This is my coach. He's British and we'll forgive him for that. But
I feel like bonus points for the Britishness.
Bonus points?
Yeah.
Okay. So today I haven't told you what we're talking about, but what we're talking about are all of the things that all of the athletes that you've coached here, we collectively have put together a list of our favourite learnings and teachings from you.
Great.
Yeah. And some of them are philosophical, I would say, in nature, and some of them are just everyday things. Yeah.
Great.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah. So what I wanted to do was talk about each of those things.
Cool.
So we're going to go through the list and we're going to just...
Do I guess who's given them?
You can, but like mostly I've written them down and got people to check and add anything they had. So the only one you said that I didn't have was the one you just said before we started recording, which was...
You can have excuses or results, but not both.
But not both. Okay. Do you want to talk about that one first?
None of the stuff that I say is original. I want to be very clear that I've stolen everything, including my personality, from people around me and the internet.
Including my personality.
Yeah,
it's
absolutely.
Crazy. So, tell us about results versus excuses.
I think it's just a really easy way to help people understand that sometimes the way they respond to challenges and sometimes the way that they conceptualize the struggle of their training is like that. It's valid, it's true, but ultimately it's an excuse, and you have two choices: hold on tightly to that excuse and you will not get the results that you probably desire, or suck it up, move on, crack on,
do the thing.
Do the thing.
Yes. And then that kind of reminded me of one that I don't have here. There's going to be so many of those, I think. Okay.
Great.
So that's the other one is like, here's the thing, like
yes.
grab it and then take the thing, and then you're like, okay, let it go. So and
I do that
what
quite a lot.
what I understand from that is like you're just holding on too tight, like just let it be. Yeah, I just recorded another episode which I was talking about the difference between being desperate for a goal and being detached but like still driving for it.
Yeah.
And I think that's the example of that, really, is like if you like grip it so hard it almost like runs away from you.
Yeah.
Versus if you just like do the things, the aligned actions.
Have you read of Mice and Men?
No, I haven't. I
Okay.
haven't read it.
Great book. Spoiler alert. In it, there's like a big dumb guy, and he has a puppy, and he loves the puppy so much that he's always like playing with the puppy and stroking its very, very soft ears, and he hugs it so tightly he kills it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a bit sad. Great book, everyone.
Great book. Literary masterpiece.
Yeah. Okay.
Strong recommend.
Yeah, but the same idea. It's like gripping too tight.
Yep.
Okay, cool. I actually do want to talk about one of my favourite ones early on, which had a big impact on me, as you know, because we've talked about it many times before, which actually is original Sheldon Cooper quote, I believe.
No one needs to do anything.
Yes. Let's go the full quote. So, because I like when you say the full quote.
I can't remember what order it's in. Isn't
That's
that bad?
Okay. That's all right.
No one needs to do anything but take in energy, expel waste, breathe, and sleep.
Something like that. Anyways, it's like the essentials of life.
Yeah. And then my addition is, and deal with the consequences.
Yes. Yeah. So no one has to do anything, but if you don't do some things, there are consequences. That was my favorite one, I think, because you said it to me at a time when it was so necessary. And I think you're very good at that, choosing your moments. It was a time when I was training for a comp that would have been a selection comp for some event that I wanted to go to. And I remember I said like, I have to do this routine. Like I have to do it. If I don't do this, I'm not going to be selected. And you just said, no one has to do anything. And I was just sat there for a second. I was a bit, like, it took me, just... What?
What do you mean no one has to do anything? I have to do this routine.
Correct.
Like, I fucking bet you don't. I bet your life continues without it. I bet the world keeps spinning.
Yeah.
I bet you still have friends and family and people you love. I bet you have dinners to go to and parties to go to and all sorts of things to watch and do. I bet you don't have to do anything.
Yeah. Yeah. And that was a moment that was so Oh, it's life-changing. It was life-changing, actually. And you laugh because it's funny, but it's not funny.
It is funny,
it's
though.
not.
It is. Imagine that I can say something so arbitrary and dumb in a hall while you're doing flips. And you're like, oh my God, paradigm altering.
Yes.
I'm like, babe, come on. It's flips.
That's another one we have written down.
Great.
Yeah. It's
good.
flips.
I'm glad.
Flips on fabric. Flippity spins.
Spinny flips, babe.
Spinny flips. Yeah, so that was so game-changing for me because I had always felt like I had to because it was... And I'd already done some work thinking about, like, this is not who I am. But then I was like, if I don't fully commit to this goal and do everything and all my energy towards it and then it's not going right, like, then I'm not enough, basically. And so you just, like, dump that on its head and, like, ha, 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 like, passing comment. And I was like, what? So I thought that was a pretty cool moment. That was a very cool moment that I think I hear, like, a lot of the younger athletes say it often. And especially the other day, I even said to you, are you going to say the thing? Because I heard one of them say it. I was like, you're going to say it, you're going to do it. And I feel like it just doesn't have the same, like, impact if you don't get the timing, like you didn't choose it. And like if you had have chosen the timing, I feel like it would have had the impact. But I can just hear it and I'm like, it's the one, it's the time. Some people are not ready to make that shift.
Some people are not ready to hear the things they need to hear. And readiness is more important than comprehension.
Yeah.
You can be told the same thing 30 times. And if it's not at the right moment, it won't land.
Yeah, totally. It won't land. Yeah. You can't change without like being in that place where you're either, I think, uncomfortable enough that something has to give, or like inspired or motivated enough because there's maybe a goal. There has to be the right timing. A classic, you get good at what you practice.
You get good at what you practice.
And this is like the Antichrist, which we just discovered is a word that Tom doesn't know.
Antichrist?
Yeah, remember the other day I said that? And you were like, what is that?
I do not remember. I know the word Antichrist. Maybe I didn't hear
after
you.
After last Thursday.
No. I've read the Bible.
That's so not true. Anyways, it's fine.
Maybe I misheard you.
Maybe.
Anyway,
I feel like we had an extensive conversation about it.
I don't remember it.
Okay. You get good at what you practice. The opposite of that is, I would say, practice makes perfect.
Incorrect.
Yeah.
Fundamentally incorrect.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
Practice makes permanent.
Yes.
Which is why you get good at what you practice.
You get good at what you practice.
Because if you practice poor technique, it doesn't matter how many times you practice that poor technique, you're not going to then suddenly have good technique.
Yes.
If you practice poor technique 1,000 times, you're going to be really good at replicating that poor technique. So you get good at what you practice. And if you practice good technique, you get really good at doing good technique.
Yes. And that's not just trampoline related. Any habit related. You get really good at poor habits if you keep doing them.
If you are constantly scrolling social media and degrading your own self-confidence because of like body issues that are popping up because you keep looking at things that are like negative stereotypes around people's bodies, then guess what? You're going to get really good at feeling that way and looking at those things. If you're constantly filling your cup with positivity, you're going to get really good at positivity.
Yes, it's a learned skill.
It's a learnt skill, not an easily learnt skill. Do not beat yourself up if it's a rough time.
That's true. You can get good at it, but it doesn't mean it's fully resolved.
Doesn't mean it's integrated into your worldview.
Yes, I have a story I'd like you to tell.
Oh yeah,
the cupcake story.
So we have to pretend we have an additional random gymnast, and I would go,
oh yeah, that's right.
Hey Carla, here, have a cupcake.
Thanks.
Do you like your cupcake?
Yeah.
What flavour do you think your cupcake is?
Red velvet.
Red velvet.
Favourite.
Weird choice.
No.
But great, and you feel really good about having this cupcake?
Yeah.
Wonderful. Hey, Jemima, have a cake and 12 cupcakes. Hey Carla, how do you feel about your one cupcake now that you've seen Jemima has a cake and 12 cupcakes?
I mean, I do love red velvet, but like, she's got a lot, so that's pretty annoying. Bit disappointing, you know.
Comparison is the thief of joy. You were
Right.
happy with your cupcake until
Yes.
you compared what you had to someone else.
Yes, Jemima's a lot of cakes and cupcakes.
Jemima's slaying the game with all the cake and
Jemima
the
has
cupcakes.
so much cake.
Comparison is the thief of joy.
Comparison is the thief of joy. Yeah, let's talk about it.
If you're constantly comparing what you are achieving to someone else, to a rival or someone else that you train with, or someone like internationally, like in any way, if you are constantly comparing yourself, it is just going to take away from what you feel is your achievement.
Yeah.
Run your own race.
Yes. I found that's something that like pops up for me often. Like often, because the reality of the sport is like you need to be in a certain ranking in order to be on the team and do the things, which means you like inherently have to compare yourself where you're at, but then you have to like regroup and continue like doing your own thing and making your own checkpoints for progress and for wins, rather than being like the win is only overtaking that spot or that person or that whatever.
Yeah.
But again, still has to be considered, which I think is really hard. That's what I find very hard about it.
It's why process goals and outcome goals based on your own comparative performance are better than outcome goals that are based on other people's performance, because you can control what you do.
Yeah.
You can't control what everyone else does. And so you can have goals around scores.
Yeah.
If they are compared to like your own. I mean, you can have goals based on other people's scores and goals based on winning a competition or being ranked first and yada, yada, yada. But they're often dysfunctional in performance sport.
Because they're completely reliant on what other people do, which you, like you said, can't control.
Yeah.
Yeah. But yes, outcome goals for like PBs of scores and things like that. Yes. Better.
Or like, I'm going to hit this new routine.
Yeah, I want to compete this skill for the first time. Those types of things.
Those outcomes, fine. Relatively fine. I like process goals around like, I'm going to do this many in training and deliver this many full passes in this week before the competition. Yeah. Yada, yada, yada. But yeah, it's important to understand goal setting effectively.
Yeah, definitely. Okay, are you ready?
I'm ready.
This has to be one of my favorites, actually.
Haven't you said that about all of them?
No. The first one was a life-changing one. I might have called it my favorite, but you get good at what you practice is a good one. Not my favorite. Okay. Comparison, the thief of joy, something very relatable. But this one, life will keep giving you the same lessons until you learn them.
Life will keep giving you the same lessons until you learn them. Yeah.
Truly one of my favorite.
Yeah, true story. Because
it keeps happening in different ways all the time. And it doesn't mean like lesson learned, move on. That quote is not relevant anymore. It is consistent.
Yeah. Additional point for life will keep giving you the same lessons until you learn them. I think it's important not to feel like you're stuck in a loop. I think it's important whenever you go, oh my God, I'm learning this same lesson again. How am I being presented with this same lesson? You take a moment to shift your view from on top of the loop that you think you're in to the side and realize that this is an upward spiral. Every time that you do that loop, you progress a little and you learn a little more. And okay, maybe you will do that spiral many, many times, but each time you're doing it with a little more experience. And as soon as you've taken a moment to reflect and go, oh my God, I've had to do this lesson a bunch of times, that self-reflective moment is normally the trigger for like leaving that spiral.
Yeah, or at least like leveling up in the spiral.
Yeah.
Can I argue that a little bit though? Is that all right?
Yeah.
So
it's okay to be wrong.
Like if we apply, you get good at what you practice. Yeah.
Yes.
Then if you're practicing the same behaviors in that loop, then are you really like coming up in that loop? Because I think there would be people, and in my own experience, me, who get stuck in the same loop and you're doing the like, I've tried everything, but how long have you tried it for and have you really? So I feel like you can still be in that loop and it cannot be an upward spiral unless you actively are trying to be in an upward spiral.
Sometimes you get stuck where you're fearful of giving the energy that will actually be required to learn a lesson and make a change.
Yeah.
Because humans are like generally scared of the unknown and scared of change.
Yeah, it's like easier to be
comfortable. Change is the only thing we can rely on.
Yeah. Oh my God.
Is that on the list?
No, you know what's so funny? I recorded an episode with my friend last week and she's a change manager. That's what she does for work. And she said that. She was like, that's the only thing that's constant. Yeah.
Change, taxes and death.
Is that a new one? Should I add it to the list?
I think that was my grands.
Change
A few of
taxes and debt.
these are my grands.
Oh, that's sweet.
Yeah.
Something that I noticed is it doesn't have to be like, it's mostly hard times. I would say that's how you can notice like when you're being shown a lesson. It's like a hard time. And not always, but generally if you're being given a challenge in your life that you have the tools and capacity, or you can go out and find the resources to overcome, then it can be a learning moment and you can figure out how you can like become Carla 3.0, Carla 4.0, going up the spiral, I would say. But you were going to disagree with something, so I want to hear.
So new challenge for you now will be when things broadly, life, relationships, training, finance, sleep cycle, health, when things are generally all trending good, your challenge is now to learn a lesson from that and learn about embracing the moments in life when life is all trending good.
Yeah.
Because humans are pretty poor at that.
Yeah.
We tend to like recognize the moments of difficulty and think about them and treat them as challenges and like try and overcome the hurdle. But like when things are going good, it's just like, it's like a slide.
Yeah, I remember.
Just go with it.
I remember you saying that you felt like you really just like skipped over the good moments and then like felt so deeply like the bad moments.
Yeah.
And then it was just rush through the good moments again and then back to the bad moments. So the bad moments felt so much more time consuming and mentally consuming.
Yeah.
Yeah. Is that what same kind of thing that you're saying?
Exactly that.
Yeah,
exactly that.
Learn to sit in the good like you sit in the bad.
Yes.
Yeah.
Learn to sit in the good like you sit in the bad.
Yeah. That's
Not
a good
bad.
one.
Yeah. Maybe I'll keep it.
Yeah. This one you actually said on day 33 of documenting my journey to compete on Australian team and or become a better person along the way. You are not a work in progress. You're a success in progress.
Also stolen.
And then you said we're making baby steps. And I don't know if that's part of it, but you said that on the day too.
I think that was just an additional. I think people will choose what they consider the next step, and people will hold on to their vision of what the next step is. And it's like sometimes break that step into 10 steps, and then it'll be fine. Baby steps are important.
Yeah.
If you made one tiny step forward every day, then like
you'd be pretty far in a little while.
Over a year, you'd have made a ton of progress. Oh, this is a random white dude with a podcast phrase.
Could be you soon.
Ha ha ha. People overestimate what they can do short term and underestimate what they can do long term.
Yes, I've heard that one. Yeah. That's very true.
Very true.
That's so true for me.
Baby steps. Super important.
Tom, mate. I'm a dream big kind of gal, but like outside of my probably realistic range.
Dreaming big is great.
Yeah. But you're very good at being more the grounded force in my visions, which is good. But so I do want to prove you wrong one day. I do.
Great.
I'll keep working on it.
I'll look forward to it.
I actually feel like potentially while you're away, I did a little bit. What do you think?
I was exceptionally impressed with your progress.
Thanks.
I wouldn't say that you proved me wrong though. There's a couple.
Of course not.
We have a couple of athletes that have a bit of a thing about like, oh, well, I'll prove him wrong, and I'm like, oh, like, and you're going to make tons of progress. What a nightmare! How dreadful for me as a coach to watch you make tons of progress. I'm like,
it's so funny how it just like feeds in to the perfect outcome anyway.
Cool. Prove me wrong.
Yeah.
Crack on.
I will. I'll keep doing it.
Great.
So this one you actually said in a video, I don't know if you had this locked and loaded or if you looked it up, but this is crazy, like that if you had this in your brain. This is not really gymnastics related, it's just like nice. Love is little more, do you know this one? Mm-hmm. Love is little more than taking the other as part of the self. Few people need more from you than that. Where did you get that one? Don't know.
I think it's from a poem.
Sounds poemy.
Yeah. I can't remember. If anyone Googles it, then let us know.
Let us know.
Yeah, it's a good quote.
It's a good quote.
I think, like, love is so easy. Mm-hmm. And if you care about yourself and you care about other people in the way that you care about yourself, you're probably going to, like, generally trend to doing good in the world.
Yeah, and for those people. And
few people need little more from you than that.
Yeah. I actually took it in a little bit of a different way.
Oh, yeah?
It's like seeing yourself in the world, in everything that you do. And not in like a selfish way, in a way of like, you are me and I am you. Like that oneness, that wholeness.
So it's centered around a Buddhist philosophy of like reincarnation, but if you extrapolate upwards, like if everyone lives additional lives, then everyone is all one soul. You could extrapolate that out to the ludicrous and be like, so everyone is just the one soul, which also means that everyone at some point has been your mum. So if you treat everyone as though, well, at some point you were my mum, then it should be easy to give love to almost everyone.
Yes. Yeah.
It should be easy to give love to everyone.
It should be.
Should be.
Shouldn't it? I've kind of been thinking about this for a while, but if you see in other people like the things that make you reactive or make you upset or make you think I don't like this person because of this or whatever it is, there's something that you've like rejected in yourself or that you have in yourself that you don't like or that you've let go because you've seen from another person that hurt you in your life. And so I find that it's just a reminder of something that you need to look inwards about.
Yeah.
And learn to accept and like love in that way, which then is why I thought of it with that quote of like, it's just oneness, everyone.
Oneness.
All the same. We're all trying. We're all just doing our best.
Swimming our way through this lake of reality.
Next one. Oh, classic, which we said before, is it's just flips on fabric, spinny flips, flippy spins.
It's just flips.
All variations of, yeah. Which, to give some context of when you use that, do you want to?
So people care lots about sport, which is good. Like, people should care lots about lots of things. But when it becomes overwhelming and upsetting, like, it's just flips is a gentle reminder that of all the things necessary in the world, like community and looking after our resources and the world spinning around, of all of the big universal things that are important, being afforded the opportunity to turn up to a good facility with world-class trampolines to bounce and do some flips.
Bit of a laugh.
Not that important. Not that important.
Yeah.
And
yeah. It's kind of hard to like reconcile, right? It's so hard to reconcile when you are putting all your time and energy into it, and you're in the moment because it's upsetting you because you're putting all your time.
I'm trying so hard. It's like, don't try so hard. It's just a flip.
Yeah.
Like, do 3 or 4 more and then move on. It's flips. It doesn't matter that much.
Yeah.
We're not curing cancer here, team. We're doing flips.
Which is, it hurts sometimes in those moments. It's just flips. I know. Okay.
I know it's just flips.
I know. One that also hurts in some moments is you're an adult, make your own decisions. That's a good one. So I had that from at least 2 people.
They all think that I just never make decisions, and it is just categorically not true.
No, I don't think that's true.
Here's the reality. Sometimes it doesn't matter what decision they make. The only variable factor that actually matters is what they are thinking or feeling about the decision. And if they are leaning one way or leaning the other, then they should just make the decision. And the other thing is this. It's just flips. So if my entire job is just teaching people how to do flips, what a pointless time and what a waste of a career. If I can teach people to be better functioning people in this world, cool, that feels a little more valuable. And one of the most important things is to make a decision properly and take responsibility for it.
Yeah.
So do you know what? You're an adult, make a decision.
Yes, it's an accountability piece. I understand. And like you said, sometimes it doesn't matter what the decision is.
It's like, should I do 1 more of these or should I move on?
Who cares?
Like, you've done 5, the same technical issue has been present in all 5. We're probably not refining that issue today. We will come back to it. If you want to do another one, just to like run it a bit faster, jump a little higher, squeeze a little tighter, do something different, cool. You investigate that. If you're ready to move on and spend that energy on something else, let's move on. The variable factor here that is going to actually improve the training session is, what do you feel is where you want to put your time and energy?
I want to talk a little bit more about something you said, because you said like it would be of more value if you could make people better people, basically, which I think is really cool. And you've talked about before it is your mission, I would say, as a coach.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Is flips are fun.
Flips are fun.
Flips are fun. Also, if I can help these people grow and make them into better people, then that's what I want to do.
Mm-hmm.
And how did you come to that?
How did I come to that? I've done a lot of things in my life, like mostly the things that have drawn me to them are things that I have either been rewarded for being good at, or I have felt like I am good at it.
Yeah.
And one of my clearest defining moments for wanting to do like teaching and coaching was when I was 14 or 15, and I was at the sailing club that I sailed at. And there was a bunch of juniors, and they couldn't go out because it was too windy. And one of the instructors said, hey, can you run a session off the cuff on like these technical parts of like racing? Mm-hmm. And I ran the session, and the instructor was like super impressed, and I was super impressed, was really pleased with how I delivered it. But I must have made like a few jokes about like not getting frustrated or something. And one of the little lads came up to me afterwards and was like, even when I'm racing, even when I'm like winning, I feel frustrated. And we talked a little bit about that. And then the next time I saw him race, I saw him racing with a great big grin on his face.
Aww.
And he came off the water and he was like, I really enjoyed that. I didn't feel frustrated at all. And I was like, ooh, that's better.
Yeah.
That's more fun.
That's, yeah, I imagine.
Like, but then from my perspective, that's more fun.
Yeah.
This kid is doing something that he loves and feeling good about it, not doing something he loves and feeling like tense and pressured and frustrated.
Yeah.
And I was like, that's cool. We should do that more.
Yeah, definitely.
So then I tried to do that more, and here I am. Like,
here you are, across the world, doing that.
Teaching flips.
For, some frustrated teenagers and me.
Yeah.
All right. This too shall pass.
Coming to the end of the list. This too shall pass.
Yeah, classic.
Yeah. Stolen from Michael J. Barnes, who I'm very certain stole it from somewhere else. Like, I'm sure everyone listening will have heard, this is a universal. Yeah. Like, this too shall pass.
Yeah, but what I liked about when you used it was you described that it's about not just bad moments, about the good moments too. Always remember that both shall pass.
Both shall pass.
Yeah.
Good moments shall pass. Try and take your time to absorb them. Bad moments shall pass. Don't get too caught up in it. It will move on. Yeah. Yeah. Sit in the good like you sit in the bad. Stoicism? Question mark?
Stoicism? Probably. Sounds right.
Yeah.
Sounds right.
But they would probably say, like, don't feel the good and don't feel the bad and just be entirely neutral the whole way through.
It's just neutral.
I have no issue with Stoicism, but I think it's a fine philosophy.
Yeah, but you just wouldn't live by it.
No. I don't think it'd be that fun.
No. I don't think they'd do flips for fun.
Yeah.
Okay. Quality in, quality out.
Quality in, quality out.
No consonants allowed in that sentence.
I know I've already sworn once. Am I allowed to swear?
Yeah, it's fine.
On the off chance that any of the British athletes that I used to coach see this, they'll be like, what does he mean, quality in, quality out? It's because I never used to say that before I came here. I used to say shit in, shit out, which means if the energy or the effort or even something as like clearly fundamental as the takeoff of the skill is shit, well, the shit that goes in, everything that comes after it's going to be shit.
Yeah.
And I normally follow shit in, shit out or quality in, quality out with first things first.
First things first.
Yeah.
I forgot about that. Yeah.
For tramp, it's normally, okay, well, were the jumps good? Was the press set good? Yeah. And for mini, it's normally, were you focusing on the hurdle step or were you thinking about the dismount? Mm-hmm. Because if the first bits are not good, the next bits are going to be crap. If the quality goes in, the quality will come out.
Yeah. Yeah.
Is that how you interpret it when I say quality in, quality out?
Yeah, yeah. It's like did you have Nutri-Grain?
Yep.
Okay. Yeah, it's like you only get out what you put in. It's like the same. That's like their thing.
Yeah.
So I kind of like conceptualized it with like
So every
the
time I say
food
it, you're
in.
like cereal.
Yeah, I think about Nutri-Grain.
Right.
Correct. Okay, I think we're up to our last one.
Wow.
This one I think you said differently, but I couldn't remember exactly how you said it. It is to do with like the feeling of being ready. It's not a feeling. It's a decision.
Yeah.
Do you know how you say that? Can you say it in your Tom philosophy
I would
way?
normally start by questioning, say like, do you feel ready?
Mm-hmm.
And people would be like, yeah. And I'd go, okay, well, you can't feel ready because ready is not a feeling. Ready is a decision.
Yes.
Decide
there
you're
it is.
ready.
Yeah. Yeah. That's a great one because
It's useful.
It is useful.
Surprisingly useful with littlies.
Ah,
Yeah.
cool.
It's my favourite
Do
use of that.
they get it?
Yeah, yeah.
They get it.
Because littlies can be quite fearful of new skills if they're like inherently a fearful
Yeah.
kid.
Yeah.
And I've got like a couple in one of my development groups that are like inherently a little fearful.
Yeah.
And when they realise that they have the agency over the decision of when this is going to happen,
Yeah.
and I'm not going to push them to do it. I'm going to ask them, are you going to do some of this skill today? And if they say no, I don't make them do it because everyone should have bodily autonomy and should have the right to choose what they do with their bodies, even like the tiniest people doing flips.
So cute.
But when you teach them, there is not going to be any magic moment where someone turns a light bulb on and you go, I am illuminated.
With
Now I
readiness.
am ready. Like, that's not going to happen.
And yeah.
Either you are going to decide you're doing this skill today or you are going to never decide.
Yeah.
And like, we can tiptoe our way up to this skill and do like 101 different progressions, or you can decide you're ready.
Yeah.
And everything
Yeah.
in between.
And sometimes you're not, and you decide, and you try, but then you find out, and that's okay. That's also okay, I feel.
That's okay.
Yeah.
You're like, I'm going to try it. That went poorly. Like, well,
Yeah.
interesting.
So, although you decided you're ready, maybe you weren't.
Yeah, maybe.
Mentally ready,
Yeah.
and then not? Is it physically when it goes wrong? I don't really know.
I
Is
guess.
it both?
I guess it can be like either your physicality's not there if you need like a certain amount of rotation, a
Yeah.
certain amount of power
Yeah,
or
yeah,
speed,
yeah,
like,
yeah.
or your understanding of how to apply your physicality. Follow recently the double straight mounts and learning how to generate the power for those has been like the new thing. And it is a different way of attacking the mini
Yeah.
to like strike for a straight skill rather than like
Yeah.
float and shape. It's a
There's
different
so
thing.
much more energy.
So much more.
So much more. Okay, yeah, I was going to say something that I used to absolutely loathe was coming up to a competition and people asking me,
Are you ready?
yeah, I
Are you ready?
hated that. It made me so anxious
Why?
because I was never ready
Why?
because I didn't do volume.
And volume is what?
Good for you, I
King.
forgot.
Volume is king.
King. Volume is king.
Volume is king.
Yes. Volume is the best. I don't know. I wouldn't have remembered volume is king.
I'd definitely use that one.
Definitely. Yeah. So that's a new learning for me, but I used to be so resistant to that question. I used to close up and body language shrivel and like, ugh. And they'd be like, "Are you ready?" And I'd be like, "Yeah." Oh, I hated that. And I feel like so many people have that experience of being asked when they're ready if they train in the way that I trained for a very long time.
And when you've had experiences for competitions where you do know that you've done the volume and you do know that like you have that support of experience behind you, when someone says, "Are you ready?" How do you feel in those moments?
Oh, yeah, much better, of course.
Yeah.
Because you have built a bank of self-trust.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Confidence is created by building a stack of evidence that you are the person you say you are and you've done the things you say you'll do.
There we go. More.
Also not mine. Also completely thieved.
It's okay that they're
It's like
themed.
none of
They're just the lessons that you
Zero
choose.
original content.
Yeah, but they've obviously had an effect on you, and so you've chosen to pass them on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
So,
That is the human experience, right?
yeah.
Yep.
The confidence thing.
Mm-hmm.
You're saying confidence is... Can you do it again?
Confidence is created by building a stack of evidence that you are the person you say you are and you've done the things you say you'll do.
Yes. So action is...
Yeah.
Action is everything.
Yeah.
Like you can say, but then if you don't follow through,
Yeah.
that's not you're not who you say you are.
Yeah. Which means your self-confidence will degrade.
Yeah.
Self-confidence is like the underpinning of performance.
Yes. And I feel like you can see the fake self-confidence.
Yeah.
I think it's really obvious. And it used to not be obvious to me as like a younger athlete, seeing like these confident athletes, but then you see them in their hard moments and you're like, oh, that came a bit undone, didn't it?
That was weird.
And not in like a nasty way.
Yeah.
Just in like, what? That's not the person that I was like
But you were
perceiving
so sure
that you
was
were.
going to happen.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Yeah, and you always have this like bravado and this like personality that you carry yourself with, and then when it doesn't happen, like I can see that now you feel like I'm not good enough as a person. Like you can see that like whole self-image crumble
Yeah.
when it doesn't go right. And I think it happens a lot to people who, I think it happens at both ends, but a lot to people who perform very well for most of their career. It's like for the most part, the talent side has come easy to them.
Yeah.
And so it's gone really well for a long time. And then when it doesn't, it's like, but everyone expects me to go well. And I expect me to go well because that's all I've ever known.
Yep.
I think that would be a really hard thing.
Talent is one of those strange things, particularly in like gymnastic sport, because like it is in equal parts like blessing and curse.
Yeah.
Because if you learn skills quickly, understand how to do refinements quickly, so you achieve things quickly, then sometimes coaches will get carried away and you'll skip certain stepping stone points in skills, and then you end up with skill confusion.
Yeah.
But also, you could like do an entire junior career just like winning everything you've ever done left, right and center. But there comes a transition point where talent is not going to take you the leagues further that you want to go, and you have to like shift your training dynamic. And particularly if you found things easy, learning to then put in the graft without necessarily having the payoff, without necessarily like getting the wins, easily achieving those things, it can be like paradigm crushing, because you go, all I've ever known is I put in what I think is 100% but is actually 40%, and I win.
Yeah.
So how on earth do you shift your perspective if that's your whole experience?
Yeah.
How on earth you shift your perspective to go, I actually have to work now?
Yeah, I have 60% more in the tank that I have never known or touched.
And I have no knowledge of how I grasp it.
Yeah. Yeah.
And like, when my coach tells me to work harder, I think that I do.
Yeah. Yeah.
I have no idea how to actually make that leap. And that can be crushing. And like, we all know those talented juniors that were like world-class juniors.
Yeah, like,
they're
going. They're going to the top.
Like,
and then...
Yeah, and then you go, oh, we're 18. Oh, I'm not winning everything because I'm up against the seniors now. And it's like, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, talent, like, great, but can be a blessing, can be a curse.
Yeah. Yeah. You actually, I kind of want to go on a, like that kind of a tangent for a sec, if that's right.
Okay.
You talked about having good clay once, which I thought was really funny, and I want to like talk about that a little bit, and I want to like bounce it off my experience, because I've mentioned this to you, but we haven't really talked about it before.
Yeah.
So you say like having good clay, like a kid that just kind of has that like good body awareness from a young age, good general coordination, just good physicality skills, and some sort of a work ethic.
Yes, all of those things. I would say that the thing that comes first for me when I do talent identification is, can someone make change effectively and quickly?
Yeah, okay.
If you can tell someone once, hey, do it again, but change this thing.
Yeah.
If they change that thing, then like...
Coachable. Yeah, yeah. Okay.
And like, look, if they happen to have a ton of like kinesthetic awareness and they happen to be strong and they can run fast and jump high, and they're already flexible, great, tons of ticks in boxes. But if they can make change quickly, and if that change then becomes like relatively permanent quickly, like I say, in the middle of that skill, squeeze your knees hard so you have a straight line from your hip to your ankle. And then every time after that they do. That's talent. Yeah.
I would say a good example of that, which is like a very obvious example, is Eva.
Yeah.
Like coming into the sport, she's done gymnastics like her entire life before. But coming into a sport,
she did trampoline when she was little. So she has some background knowledge of trampoline, and her sister's been a high-performing trampoline for years, so she's seen high-performance trampoline. So, like, she has a lot of the context.
A lot of implicit knowledge of it.
A lot of implicit knowledge and understanding of the sport, yes.
But also, I think that when you give her a correction,
it's just done.
You can see exactly what you're talking about. It's just the shift is made, and
it's pretty permanent, pretty quick.
And like, it might not be 100% of the time, but that would be like not human. It's like 95 at least.
It is.
You know, it's really consistent. It's really impressive.
Alarmingly impressive. like
it is.
It is.
It is.
Sometimes she makes change so effectively and so quickly. I'm like, what just happened? Like,
I said it, or you did it?
Yeah.
What?
I said do it like this, and then you just did it like that. That's mad. It's so impressive. So fun.
Yeah.
So fun.
So fun because it's almost like Puppet Master. Like you could just be like this, okay, and then it's done.
Kind of.
And not in like a weird way, just in like a. You know what I meant.
I know what you mean.
Okay. Okay, it's interesting because I don't think I remembered you saying that it was more about the like coachability, the making corrections. Which
interesting. Shall I name drop the specific story? Like the reason.
Sure.
I think we've talked about this.
Yeah.
So it was at 2017 Bulgaria World Championships, and Otis, Omo, and Marshall were in the gym and on the matting around the trampolines were like messing around doing like side flips, and there's a trick called a Webster, which is where you step onto one foot, kick the other leg back and front somersault from the backwards momentum of the leg you kick back. And they were like all kind of doing it okay, and Otis is one of the most talented kids I've ever coached. I've got an amazing relationship with him even to this day, far outweighing the sport, and at the time he was the most talented boy that I've ever coached and is still an incredibly talented athlete and gymnast. And Ruben Padilla walked in, and in his trainers on the hard floor of the gym did a Webster that was cleaner, higher, safer than what all of the British boys had done. And I was just, prior to that moment, that whole week, I'd been thinking like Otis is so talented. What must I be doing wrong as a coach for him to be so far off the pace of Ruben Padilla?
Yeah.
So what is Sven doing that I am not doing that creates this discrepancy?
Yeah.
Because there must be a certain point where you go, that is as much talent as anyone needs.
Yeah.
Like, there must be a literal threshold of, like, any excess talent from that point on is not necessarily going to show up as positive gain in the sport.
Yeah.
And when Ruben came in and did that, like, with his trainers on, like, one shot on the hard floor, I was like, oh, different clay.
Yeah.
Like, Sven and I are both potters, like, if you will. We're creating from the clay that is coming to us. But, like, different clay.
Different clay.
Yeah. And I, like, on the off chance that Otis watches this, I love you, mate, but Ruben is just a monster. And, different clay.
Different clay. Yeah. So when I said I wanted to talk about it from my experience.
Yeah.
From my experience as a kid growing up, I was climbing up too many, like, fences.
Yep.
At 2, apparently. And my parents quite worried that I was going to hurt myself. And so they, like, put me in a place where there were mats around and that's safe. And that was a good choice, I feel. Mm-hmm. And then my dad would be really encouraging of this to, like, jump off roofs. That was a thing that I did as a child. And so there's, like, this one great video of me where I'm, like, on a shed roof and he's filming. And he's like, yeah, come on, jump. And I jumped and like landed on my feet, landed on my hands, kicked my heels up, little bunny hop out of it, and like run up to him and be like, yeah. And I'm like so excited, which when I watched that video, I'm like, that fearlessness, like, I think is somewhat just like part of being a child and like not knowing your limits and boundaries of things. But also I think it was such a big part of who I was. And then when I went through mental blocks / skill confusion, which I know you prefer to call it, it took away like so much of who I thought I was, like this fearless, free, felt like gymnastics was like where I could express myself. And then it became a place where I couldn't do anything. Or, you know, I close my eyes in skills because I'm scared, or I don't go for skills because I'm scared. And there was nothing other than kneeing myself in the head once in a double front. Like, there was nothing that was like super duper traumatic, like life altering.
Don't underestimate how kneeing yourself in the head in a double front can be.
It may be.
Deeply worrying.
Yeah. But I like don't remember it being that bad. But I definitely recall the memory. So it must have been like something as a kid that really stuck with me.
Yeah.
And that was when I was 10. And then from then on, that's when the mental blocks started to happen. Like, I would try and do something here and I couldn't do that. And I'd try to do something here and fear would take over and I wouldn't let myself do it. And so in my head, this might just be a story I tell myself. In my head, I was good clay. Mm-hmm. And then it was like, that disrupted the whole thing. Mm-hmm. But I wouldn't have gone on this like whole journey of figuring out who I am. And I'm very proud of the journey, but also I always have that little gripe in the back of my mind of what could have been without those speed bumps.
So I have two things to say in response.
Yeah.
The first one is, have you considered that the fundamental part of that shift towards fear, and you said like, oh, there wasn't like one major traumatic event, but not the accident of like, I did it up front, kneed myself in the head.
Yeah.
But the realization that there is danger in a space where you had previously felt safe.
Yeah.
That was then layered on top of moments of, I feel fear, and that was personality shaking because you had created this idea of your personality as a fearless person. So to experience fear was counter to your lived experience of what your personality was. And at that age, probably lacking the understanding of flexibility and development in personality, and probably thinking personality is a fixed thing. I am this.
Yeah. I believed that until I was like 20. That lasted for a while. Yeah.
But therefore, the big traumatic thing wasn't an accident.
Yeah.
It was the repetitive, layered experience of unsurety about who you are.
Yeah. Yeah. Which manifested for a very long time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Understanding is step one. The other thing that I would say along the specific lines of the clay metaphor.
Yeah.
And how you were like, oh, like, what if X, Y, Z?
Yeah, yeah.
I think part of being an adult is knowing your flaws.
Yeah.
Feeling a little broken.
Yep.
Learning that you are not broken and you are just the whole of what you are.
Yep.
And moving forward with it. Because I snapped both my legs, but I did no gymnastics as a kid. Mm-hmm. And I wanted to. I asked my parents to put me in gymnastics. And I think either they couldn't afford it or maybe they put me on a waiting list and never heard back. And I often think like, oh, imagine where I could be, what I could have done if I'd gotten into gymnastics as a kid. But if you are happy in any way in the place that you are in life right now, then everything that has happened to build up to this point was necessary to build up to this point.
Yeah.
And there are lots of great things about where I am in life, lots of great things about where you are in life.
Thanks.
So very few reasons to lament
what a
the
good
perfect,
word.
pristine clay that we were as 9-year-olds.
I know. I have to show you this video. Have you
of
seen
you
it?
jumping off the roof?
Yeah. I haven't shown you.
I don't think so.
Oh, you're going to love it.
I'm not sure I will.
All right. Well, Any other quotes you want to add to the list?
Oh my God, shut up.
Get on with it then.
Oh my God, shut up.
Is that specifically for me?
No, it is absolutely not.
Really?
Really?
That's nice. Troy did try and do you don't have to do anything.
Yep.
Except eat, sleep, breathe in oxygen, and excrete waste. Maybe it was that.
And deal with the consequences.
And that's your caveat.
That's my additional.
Yes.
The reason for deal with the consequences is if I say you don't have to do anything, if I've asked for someone to do 10 of something, it's because I want them to do a volume block of a specific skill or link or routine.
Yeah. You don't have to.
Yeah. It's like,
But
you don't
should,
have to.
if you would
But
like to.
the consequence is going to be you don't have those reps to back you up, and reps are king.
Yes. Volume is king, apparently.
Volume is
apparently.
king. Reps. You crying?
No.
Shall I try and make you cry?
Yeah. Tommy Cam's leaving. I'll cry.
Cam's leaving so soon?
Are you going to cry? I'm going to cry.
I'm
Don't make me
gonna
think
cry.
about it. You're not going to cry?
Well, he's going to carry on coaching for a while.
Why does everyone think that's the same and that's okay? It's not the same.
It's the same for me. I'll still see him.
Yeah. It's not the same for me.
Sad.
Yeah. Because when you stay in the sport for so long,
do you know
people
the only thing you can
retire.
rely on in life?
Change.
No,
I'm happy that he's leaving and I'm happy that he's made the choice. I've never once said to him, like, I probably have, but not like seriously meant it, like, you should stay.
Please stay.
Yeah. I don't want, and all of my friends that have like finished up and retired, it's like, I'm really going to miss you. Like, I'm so sad that you are going, but I'm happy that you're happy with this decision to finish here. You know, I think it's a hard decision to make because it's like for most of us, all you ever really know.
Yeah, and the best way that it can be made is I enjoy being in this environment. I enjoy the sport. I've done some cool things. I'm finished.
I'm good. Yeah.
Like, that is the best way it can be done.
Yeah.
I mean,
yes.
I won back-to-back Olympics in every single major competition I've done for the last 4 years. Maybe I'll finish there. Would also be quite nice.
Yeah,
but
we don't all have that, and that's
Right.
probably like a one in how many athletes' stories. Yeah. It can't all only be the achievements.
No.
Unfortunately, or fortunately.
Yeah.
But yeah, the journey. It's all about the journey, which
Is
is
it?
hard to accept
Are
sometimes.
you sure? I reckon it's all about the destination.
I'm pretty sure it's all about the journey. I've tried the destination thing. It's kind of hurtful. It kind of sucks.
You imagine I just had a complete personality flip. I was like, personality is fluid, as we've just talked about. And like, I just walked onto the gym floor from today and was just like, everyone needs to win.
Everyone
That's
has
it.
to win
Game
starting
over.
today.
Winning.
Yeah.
Work
I wonder
harder.
if we'd train better.
I think some people would train better for a little while and then they would be
then
traumatized for the rest of their life and end up really resenting the sport, resenting me, and
then only
being
doing things
dysfunctional
if
adults.
people were angry at them and told them to work hard.
Sounds rubbish.
Sounds terrible.
How much editing do you do on these?
Oh, we're keeping all of this part in.
Are you actually?
No.
Okay.
I really hope it recorded.
Imagine if it didn't.
That would be upsetting, but it was a great chat if it did.
Great chat. You should trim it down to 10 minutes.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Just me saying the quotes, that will fill that time.
Yeah. Just you going, here is a list of quotes. And at the very end, just me going, I stole all of them.
Yeah.
And then just stop.
The whole
And then
podcast.
that's the whole thing.
Finish.
Just me being like, thieved. Okay.